Hi guys, thank you for joining me. My name is Cameron. I'm the Technical Director at Lumascape, based in Brisbane at our Australian development facility. I have a new product here that I'd like to introduce, which is a pretty cool little fixture. It's called the Faisca F3, so it's this little guy here. The Faisca F3 is a very high output marker light, and it's designed for exterior architectural applications. Photometrically, it has a very, very high performance, so it's ideal for large installations on large applications and situations where the luminaire needs to be visible from very long distances. So the fixture comes in two versions. There's the dome version, which is this one here, and there's also the flat glass version, which is this one just here. So the flat glass version doesn't have any diffusion, which means that it's really, really high intensity, very, very bright. So it's ideal for a really sharp pin source. The dome version features a couple of very cool technologies that we've recently developed. The first and probably the most important is our UV guard. So the product itself is manufactured from marine grade cast aluminium. It's then powder coated in an epoxy undercoat, followed by a polyester top coat, which is what carries the colour. In all, there are 9 steps in our powder coat process. So making sure that we don't get any corrosion really is a real focus on this particular product. The dome itself is manufactured from a UV stabilised polycarbonate, and that gives us the IK10 rating. But over the top of the UV stabilised polycarbonate, there's a coating that we've developed, which is our UV guard. And what that does is it prevents any UV light from the sun from actually making it to the plastic. So we don't get any yellowing or any degradation due to UV exposure or sun exposure. So the performance of the dome version in an RGBW, we're achieving over 200 lumens output, and from a white over 350, so it is very, very intense. It can be seen from very long distances. It's also ideal for illuminating vaulted spaces like vaulted ceilings or underneath bridges and uplighting from beneath. You get this really beautiful wide distribution from these. We're actually able to connect up to 75 of these fixtures onto a single cable, and we're able to produce or connect circuits up to 300 metres long, almost 1,000 feet long. So very, very flexible in terms of installation, depending of course on exactly how the architecture is designed, but very, very flexible. So the fixture itself supports 5 different installation types. The first installation type is on the base of the luminaire. There are 4 M4 screw points. So you can create your own, or we can create customised bracketry for given projects. The second and probably most commonly used installation method is the pre-installed bayonet plate. So the pre-installed bayonet plate is this one here. It has a galvanic isolator on the back. There's a stainless steel bracket system on the inside, and there are 4 stainless steel points that pick that up on the back of the luminaire itself. So the idea being that these get installed on the building first, and then you come through and attach the luminaires afterwards. So once that's installed, it's a simple matter of offering the fixture up to the bracket and giving it a twist, and it clicks and it locks. It's very, very robust and strong, and it also it actually passes the 3G vibration rating on this bracketry system. In order to remove it, there's a tab where you would use the tool to place in the bottom of the fixture, push that tab, and it unlocks and the fixture can then be removed. Third installation method is a catenary mounting system. So this is a bracketry system. It's all completely made out of 316 stainless steel. That mounts to the back of the luminaire and allows the luminaire to be suspended from a catenary system. So there's a bolt that runs down and tightens down, and there's also a 90 degree, so it's possible to put that onto a 90 degree interfering catenary mesh. The fourth installation method is strap mount. So again, a 316 stainless steel bracket, which looks like this. That comes pre-installed onto the luminaire. That then allows you to put either a large stainless steel tie or a large zip tie or any other type of strap that you would like through the fixture to mount that to trees, posts, poles, anything that you really want to mount that to. And the final method is there's actually an adjustable bracket, which looks like this. So you get about 15 degrees of adjustment left and right, and that mounts to the bottom of the luminaire, so the fixture can actually be stood off and then easily adjusted or aimed or pointed. When you have a large installation of a product like this, If one of them needs to be serviced, traditionally the whole screen needs to come down. In the case of the F3, it's a little bit different. There's actually a key lock point through the side of the product just here. That key lock, there's a special tool which is pushed in from both sides. The top of the fixture actually pops off, and you can then service the electronics inside. The reason that's important is because if you were to install 25, 50 or a chain of 75 luminaires onto a building, you don't want to have to take the whole lot down if one of them requires servicing. You can just do it on site, on the building, without having to remove the whole thing. So just pop the top off, service the electronics and pop the top back on. So super easy. In terms of the length of the cables, the number of luminaires that can be connected on a circuit, you can order anywhere from 1 to 25 of these nodes on a given piece of cable. You can decide and specify the spacings between the nodes. They don't need to all be the same spacings, they can all be completely different spacings if that suits your installation application. The cable on the input, that can be customised. However, there's also a full set of jumper and leader cable system which allows us to basically connect to the first fixture wherever that happens to be. So depending on how the penetrations on the building work, you can run the cable however is convenient, and then you can have connection points outside on the facade itself. The cable system is IP68 rated when connected, and it's a simple matter of push to click. This is actually a connector that Lumascape have developed specifically for this application. There's simply nothing on the market that's sort of suitable for what this needs to do. So again, very, very flexible in terms of its design. If you do require any further information about this product or any of our products, head over to our website, and thank you for your time.